30 across the 20. He's going to score. Downfield, does he have the gas? He cuts back on the 20. Look at that. He takes the shake.
We gonna run this town.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
The March 2024 Springdale Spotlight winner.
The February 2024 winner of Springdale Spotlight.
I was the winner of the May 2024 Springdale Spotlight.
I'm the Springdale Spotlight winner of Summer 2024.
Use the hashtag Springdale Family when posting about the great things happening in our school.
You could win a prize pack just like this.
So don't forget, take it and tag it.
And you may be the next winner.
Hashtag
Springdale
Family.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feed program.
I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Kiwanis has been playing football predominantly in the last 72 years without the help of some great sponsors. These presenting sponsors are some folks who have, over the years, donated plenty of time, money, products, whatever, to make this happen. Our most presenting product, our presenting sponsor is Raising Cane's. Whether before or after the game, head your hips, Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Cane's hand-battered chicken fingers and deliciously soft. Perfect way to eat your pregame or post-game appetite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Well done.
Good evening and welcome to the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. My name is Donald Tucker, riding shotgun as he has for the last, quarter century.
10 years you and I have been doing this. I know.
That tall drink of water over there, that's Zach Arns.
That's right. Court orders. They can't stop us, man. They can't stop us. We are about ready for the first game of the 72nd annual Kiwanis Kids Day Football Classic. Let's run with that. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. As he said, he's Donald Tucker. I'm Zach Arns. That's the former voice of the Harbor Wildcats. We'll introduce you to the new voice coming up here shortly. I am the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. We are here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. It is a beautiful night here in Northwest Arkansas. We're getting a break from the heat, and we're ready for some good football. Getting ready for the first snap. It's red versus white. These are first and second graders. This is one of my favorite groups because you got the young men out here just sort of learning how to play football, getting that first taste of contact, and they're excited, man. I was talking to a couple of parents. One of my daughter's former AAU coach, his youngest son is out here, who I can't believe because 3 years ago he was like 4 years old, but he's playing running back and linebacker today. Hudson Davis, he plays for the white team, number 55. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, man. I love doing this event with you. You know that this is the highlight of my summer calendar.
Same here. The great thing about first and second graders are they really don't even know how to stand in a straight line.
Nope.
And they're out here running plays. It's incredible. It's a quick snap. Quarterback keep around the left-hand side. He's going to pick up 5. That'll be second down and 5 for the white team.
Abel Horn on the carry. He'll be your quarterback in this one. We'll get the tackler's number. See, I'm telling you, we got to get there. It is number 24, 34. That's Kate Pauls with the tackle. We got little numbers on the front. First time.
That's true. We've been talking about it for a quarter of a century.
First time. You and I have done this for 10 years. This is the first time I've brought my binoculars on opening night.
I wasn't going to say anything about it.
I'm feeling very, very special. See, I do get better with age.
Back in the day, you could see it without binoculars.
You can't.
Your hair was dark brown, and now look at you.
You had hair when we started this thing.
Touche. Well played. Red versus the white. Second, 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day Football. Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Watching the first and second grade, the first game of tonight's contest. There's a snap. Everybody looking around. Hands it off on the delay. He's going to get tackled for a loss. Looks like about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's Abraham Vasquez on the carry. Stop there. Number 33 for the Red. That's Shepard Schunecht. Brings up that third down. And you talk about coming full circle on a lot of this. You see a lot of familiar names that are starting. We're seeing former players now with kids that are out here.
Right.
Here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, Jeff Williams back in the fold here at Springdale. Good things happening around the district. Loving every second of this, man. And I know I say this every year, but we're so fortunate to have you guys at the foundation be able to broadcast this stuff. This stuff will be on the internet for these kids forever.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the great thing about it, even if you don't live here, you're watching it from wherever in the world you have internet.
Absolutely.
There's the snap. Quarterback keeps around the right-hand side. He's going to get tackled for a 1-yard gain.
It was Horn again on the carry. Liam Adams with the tackle, and 3 and out. Good defensive stand by the Red, and now they're going to get their first chance with the football. And I can remember back when I played when I was this age, and the butterflies you got before the game, and you're doing all the warm-ups, and then you go out there and it's just a game. Yeah. It's just a game, and it's just like just going out at recess. I'm not sure if they're playing football at recess, but it's a lot of fun to watch them get out here and play. You talk about this event, and I love this event. Randy Pounder sent me a video last year during our Springdale season of Jack Pounder scoring a touchdown. Me calling Jack scoring down here to our left, and you realize how many of the kids that are playing the varsity level are they get their start right here.
I did.
It's incredible. Yeah. And kids who maybe don't finish up in football, finish up in another discipline. Isaiah Seeley played in this event.
I remember.
And Isaiah,
you coached him.
Isaiah is now at the University of Arkansas. Top 100 basketball player, but he played here. You talk about the Damian Williams and all the guys that have played here in this
Mayor
event.
of Springdale, Doug Sprouse.
Yeah, Donald Tucker played in this.
Yeah, allegedly.
Well, no, I've seen the photos. I mean, they're chiseled in stone, but
they are. Not very high definition.
No, not at all. But I mean, to have this thing broadcast, on the Foundation channel, and to have this thing out there for forever is really, really cool.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to be a part of it. Great partners with Springdale public schools and the Springdale Kiwanis Club, the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Just, we're working hard to make athletics better in Springdale by supporting the district athletic department and Springdale Kiwanis. And they're a great partner. They partner with us, and they help out all the time with donations. It's just, it's Springdale being Springdale. Quarterback around the left-hand side. He's got the edge. It looks like he's off to the races. Is there a pursuit angle?
That is Sawyer Reed.
Reed gaining. That is a touchdown for the red team.
There you go.
No flags.
No flags and a touchdown. First play offensive play for the red team is a long touchdown. And it's man, when you see that daylight and you get out there, boy, and there's nothing but green turf in front of you, man, those little legs start churning faster and faster and faster. Great run, great play, great blocking up front. Red's got an early lead. You and I, by about halftime of each game, start to formulate, who we think is going to be, playing on Saturday night, which is really one of the best events we have here in the district. But Saturday night is awesome. But I love opening night because nobody knows.
Right.
You have no idea, how these kids are going to react. But now you get 6 on the board. Now you get to go for 2.
So red team lines up. Head coach Kyle Horn, assistant coach Jeff Baxter, and assistant coach Michael Bader.
Second graders are so much fun because this is their first taste of this. First time they get a chance to fall in love with the game.
Oh, yeah. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah. Or you can do a little bit of both.
You're playing next year or you're picking up soccer and t-ball.
Absolutely. And give these kids credit. I mean, they absorb a lot of information. They've only had a couple of weeks to kind of get themselves together, coaches as well. And they, by Saturday night, they really got it clicking. Now you're just sort of feeling this out. But Saturday night will be a whole different thing when the 2 best teams in each age division get together.
Yeah, we say it every year. This is the kickoff to football in Springdale. Hands off, snuffed out. No good on the extra point attempt.
Abel Horn makes the stop. Ball carrier on that one was Brooks Peckham. But a good start for the Red. We're just about 6 minutes into this. You get a 3 and out, and then you get the football back. You score, and now you're off and running. Got something to build on.
Yep. 6 points on the board, 0. Going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldog.
Welcome back. Donald Tucker here, your voice of Springdale's 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football. Zach Arns over there with the visual aids.
I don't like the way you said that, but yeah, I'm a little older.
So much in truth in broadcasting.
Body doesn't work the way it used to. But the really cool things about this, and we experienced this last year when we were over at Harbor. But Brett Hobbs is here.
Yeah.
And he's got a couple of his players here, and they're talking to the kids in the pregame. They're over on the sidelines now cheering them on, and just the support these kids get. Not just from their parents who have come out, obviously to watch their kids play, not just the broadcast, but I mean the support for both high schools. The host at high school does such a great job supporting these kids and their football careers.
Yep. Totally agreed. Oh, bounces off of one, breaks another.
Run.
It's a 9-yard carry. It's second down and 1 for the white team.
That was Hudson Davis on the carry. Tackle made there by the man who scored the touchdown, Sawyer Reed. And now you go back, and now it's just a football game. And what a cool experience for these young men. I mean, they've never played in a place like this. The newly renovated, Gerald Williams. This is top-notch facility. From the turf to the scoreboard to all the amenities that kind of surround it. This is I never played in anything like this. We played in city parks.
In the outfield of the baseball field?
Oh, absolutely. I can't tell you the number of times I was started on grass, tackled on dirt. Never played in a place like this, but you get that first taste of this, and then you fall in love with the game. I guarantee you, these kids are going to go home tonight. They're going to play Madden or the college football game, and because they got their first taste of it. And I mean, I love seeing their smiles. I love seeing how into it they are, and it's just so much fun. And now you got a football game, 6-0 with 11:30 to go here in the first half.
So White has the ball. It's second down, and let's call it 1.5, just to be detailed about it. 11:23 to go in the first half. Quarterback looking to the coach for the audible.
Hey, did the little prairie dog thing, like, okay.
Now what?
Did we get the look we wanted?
That's right.
I didn't know we were calling
Is this
audibles.
it? Yeah. Let's advance first and second grade football.
It's a pistol formation with two tights, and you can move some people around with this.
Hands it off.
There's Davis again. Good tackle out there on the outside.
I think he's going to be just short of the first.
Brooks Peckham out there making the stop on Hudson Davis. So third down and short. Oh, they're going to give him first down. Okay.
Nice. Falls forward.
Like that a lot. So you get a little chain mover, and now you get a new set of downs.
First and 10. Ball's at the 35-yard line for the white team.
It's a lot different, nowadays. I mean, they're running everything from. We ran a version of the wing T in second and third grade, and I mean, these kids. I mean, we're running a shotgun. We're running pistol sets. We're flipping plays.
Yeah.
This is just completely different than any level of football that I experienced. This is stuff we were running when we got to high school.
Well, here's the truth of the matter is the white team gets ready to snap this. Keeps it around the right-hand side. It's going to get tackled in the backfield.
I think we got a fumble.
Yep.
Yes,
Ball's
we
on
do.
The ground. Turnover on the red. Red gets the ball first and 10 at the 31, 32. So to
Liam Adams with the fumble recovery.
To put it in perspective, when you and I coached Isaiah Seeley, so we'll just bring up a name. Our playbook was Isaiah run left, Isaiah run right.
It was give the ball to Isaiah, get everybody get out of the way.
That's right.
Kind of like they do in basketball. You just give the ball to Isaiah, get out of the way.
I feel like the offense has advanced
a
little bit more than when we were coaching.
Yeah, just a smidge. These kids, they absorb a lot of information here. For a lot of them, this is the first time they've ever put on a helmet, put on pads. Just making sure you've got your pads in the right spot is part of the deal with them. But it's so much fun because they slowly start to figure it out. You start to see that light bulb go on, and you get to see them play and enjoy it. And they realize after that first contact, you're probably not going to get hurt. That you're timid the first time you have contact. The second time, it's like, okay, let's knock somebody down.
So the secret here is I hit them harder than they hit me, and they feel the pain. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, that was Walter Payton's theory.
Yep.
Because I'd rather deliver the blow than take it.
Absolutely.
But now, if you're white, you've got to. If you're the white defense here, you've got to come up with a big play here. You got to get a stop, get the football back. The clock's running with 8:30 to go.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Got to do complimentary football.
Red gets themselves lined up. We're a man short here. Bringing on Shepard Schukenicht. We'll come out to the wide receiver spot. I think you're going to throw it to him. We'll slip him on late. That's the fun part is when they start throwing it. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, they're not laser beams at this age. They're more like rainbows.
Oh, now we're going to try a little jet sweep.
Nice. Looks for the corner. Great pursuit by the defense. Oh, look at that. That's a great one-arm tackle.
Shepard Schukenicht. Kind of shades of Carson Hayter there, the starting tailback at Springdale. Carson, one of the guys Springdale's going to count on this year, picked up an offer from Harding a couple of weeks ago, got one from the Air Force Academy. Both places you and I could never get into.
That's not true. I was there. I took a tour there.
Well, yeah. All right, fair.
Choke on those words, buddy. First and 10 at the 22-yard line for Red.
White team here's got to got to get a stop. Can't let the red team just continue to take time off the clock. Bleed the clock a little bit. They've run 2 offensive plays. They picked up about 70 yards in total offense. They got to cut that down just a little bit.
Now you're going to see at this age, folks, there's going to be a lot of coaching, even by the referees. The referees are going to come up and help. I mean, it takes a village at this age to help get these guys a strong foundation on proper football technique, etiquette, and position.
And by Saturday night, the
They'll
kids are doing it by themselves.
Yep.
They get it.
Snap on the ground. He's going to cover it up.
And we got a screw. There. Okay, they're going to give it back to the red team.
I think that's Baxter jumped down on it, recovered the fumble.
So something to build on for the white team here. Clock continues to run. 5:43, 2, 1.
I got to tell you, not a bad strategy for the red team to just kind of draw this out a little bit.
And one of my big things is the middle 4 when we do our Springdale broadcasts is that middle 4. If you can dominate that middle 4 minutes, the last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half, red's going to get the football first.
Yep.
So you're in a great spot here if you're red. If you're white, you just got to get the stop, get off the field, and let's work from there.
Play some complimentary football.
Absolutely. Down again. They're going to call him down. So a little issue with the snap. It's pushed you back 2 yards, and now you get close to the 5-minute mark. Say if you're the white defense, you're feeling pretty good about it.
You are. Yeah, you are. Get them off the field at 4, maybe 3.5, and then you get the offense a chance to score, even it up, or even go ahead.
And you see, we'll see when the the 3rd and 4th graders and the 5th and 6th graders come out, the tempo picks up a little bit. They've been there before, they've done it before. It's a little bit more a retention for them. But for these guys, man, it's about getting out there and just executing what the coaches are asking you to do. And really, that's I was talking to Brett Hobbs yesterday about Springdale, and as we get ready for our season and get excited about all of that, it's we've got a really young team this year, 16 seniors, and he was just talking about the just getting our guys back to it. Look at this.
That's a scramble. Look at the pursuit by the defense.
Nice play there.
8 of the 11 on the tackle.
It was a Shepard shoe connect on the reception. Davis, Hudson Davis down there, he was on the bottom of the pile. Half the defense was there. But look at this. I mean, you backed him up 6 yards. I mean, it's 4th down and 16.
Yep.
One more play, and you get off the field, and you feel pretty good about where you are.
Yep.
I love the parents. They're all just, cheering their hearts out. First question after the game is going to be, where are we going?
Where
are we going to eat?
You said we could get ice cream. Parents are Googling what ice cream place is open in Springdale.
There's one right across the way. This is going to be a big 4th down. A big 4th down for red here. I mean, 2-score lead, in these games, especially the Thursday night games, traditionally gives you a big heads up, especially if you're getting the ball to start the second half. But if you turn it over here, you give white an opportunity, which is something if you're red, you probably don't want.
72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. This is the first game of 3-night football.
Yeah. Gosh, it's great. You've been here for all 72.
I remember the 71st like it was last year.
It's my favorite joke is whatever year it was, you've been here for all of them.
Yeah, I know. I try not to laugh at it, but uh-oh. Look at it. Oh! Sidesteps one, hits up the middle, gets wrapped up.
And good play there by that white defense.
All right, that's 3. That's not enough. White's gonna get the ball in the turnover, and they've got just about 2 minutes if they hurry.
It was a read on the carry. Horn makes the stop for the white team, and now with 2:15 to go here, I mean, you've got a chance to maybe get off 2 plays. If you can bust one, you're right back in this thing.
And, I mean, the truth is, it's Kids Day football. Even if they don't score, they're still in the game.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean,
How many times that we've seen at the end of the game?
I went back and I looked, like last year's championship games, everybody was in the 30s.
Right.
And for kids who were, only been together a couple of weeks, put up that many points, I mean, it gets very competitive in the second half.
It does. Especially when the Gladiators are playing.
Oh, man.
5th and 6th graders.
Man, and, your son's sitting right next to you, Maddox. I remember when he was out there.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my goodness, we're getting old. See all those faces, and you're like, I remember when you were this big.
Yeah, that's right. There's the snap, right-hand side. He's got the edge on the first one. Wrapped up on a second one. Good stop after 9 yards.
The table horn on the carrying, and I believe that, Sawyer Reed again with the tackle. Starting to call those names a lot.
Yep.
If you're white now, you got to hurry it up. You probably got one, maybe two before the half. And you can see the coach. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hi, I'm Mary Jordan. Springdale Public Schools is launching a free weekly podcast called Springdale Today, which will feature news relevant to Springdale families. Springdale Today will feature educational news, district staff and students, as well as influential members of the Springdale community. I hope you'll join us as the free Springdale Today podcast premieres Wednesday, September 11th at noon on YouTube and your favorite podcast app. I look forward to chatting with you more about what's happening in Springdale today.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit.
My credit score wasn't that good.
But Carmart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Carmart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken dinners, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Hola a todos, soy Maribel Tapia y quiero compartirles algo que nos llena de orgullo. Queremos que sepas que tu familia, logros y sueños nos importan. Porque contando nuestras historias, conectamos nuestra comunidad. Los esperamos para celebrar juntos los nuevos episodios de esta temporada en Facebook, Escuelas de Springdale, Spotlight Latino, Univisión y Telemundo Arkansas. Recuerda, yo soy Maribel Tapia y te espero para un cafecito y charla.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now. Welcome back
Thank
to
you for your
Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day Football 72nd Annual. Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. I'm Donald Tucker. Over there, that tall drink of water is Zach Arns.
Yep, well, just got to watch the cheerleaders at halftime, and they got their first performance out of the way. They're gonna have a busy night. Red's gonna have the football here to start. This white defense, they bowed up. They after a turnover, didn't give up a point. Actually drove Red backwards a couple yards, and now it's gonna be 1st and 10 and start all over again.
Yep,
Outside of one little lightning strike, the white defense has played really well. They just got to get the offense going.
So we do need to apologize. Had a technical difficulty. Our computer, let's call it first game jitters, crashed. So we missed the end of the first half and the cheerleaders on the field. We apologize for that. But good news is you guys will get a free refund for your ticket price for watching the game tonight. So you do not have to worry about that bill.
It's an old radio joke. We'll get you a refund. We'll get you your money back. Promise.
It's really appropriate that you kind of cut your teeth at radio, based on your looks.
Actually, I started in television.
Oh, behind the camera.
No.
Oh.
No, I was.
No proof.
No. Those tapes are out there. We just don't. Those tapes
Unless
never.
I see it.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
No, that's fine. Don't believe those tapes are bad. I was too tall, too skinny, and my head was huge.
That's not a great combination.
Nah, it really wasn't. It really. I feel like it kept me. It really hindered my career.
Yes. Ooh.
A little sprint draw like this.
That. Kicks around the outside. Good corner. Hits the edge. Picks up the first down. Still going. Picks up 10 more.
Jade Paul's on the carry. Tackled there by Jonathan Barrera. But the Reds' first play in the first half.
Yep.
Was a big gainer. Your first play of the second half, another big gainer. And as these kids go along and they start to figure out, the offensive line starts to figure out, hey, I got to take care of my man. You can't sit and watch the ball. This isn't recess. You can't, you can't watch the guy just run the ball. You got to go block somebody. You're going to see these teams sort of take off.
1st and 10. Ball's at the 46-yard line. 19:20 to go.
Yep, just underway here. And it's a big drive here for Red and for both teams, really. If Red can put points on the board, they put themselves in a really, really good spot. White can get it back here, especially if you can turn them over or you get the 3 and out. You give yourself a chance. That's all you can ask for on day one of Kiwanis Kids Day.
Yep, that's right.
You've been out here. You know what this is like. Now, when you played, where did they hold the games?
In the parking lot at Walmart.
Did they hold them here at the stadium?
Yep.
Wow. But it was grass, dirt mostly.
It was. Coach Williams wasn't watering the yard, the grass.
No, he wasn't watering it for Kids Day.
There's the snap. Quarterback kicks it outside. Look at the room. Cuts it back in. It's a foot race now. Who's got the gas in the tank? Here comes the pursuit angle. Not enough. Red team punches it in. Touchdown.
Sawyer Reed. That's his second touchdown. He made a guy miss here on the option. That's a good, strong run by Sawyer Reed.
Yeah, listen, good football IQ, knowing not to just keep going outside. He cuts it back inside, and then he picks up the touchdown. And, I mean, he's getting ice cream tonight.
Absolutely he is. He's going to be tired tonight. He's going to go home. He's going to get in bed. Man, you got to get ready. You got to turn around.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yep. The team that loses this game is going to play tomorrow night. So you got to get ready. But now, if you're red, you're in good shape here. If you're the white team, you got to keep them out of the end zone. You got to give yourself a chance. You got about 3 possessions a half, and now you're going to have to score on all 3. This red team's got a nice little backfield here.
They do. Well, listen, impressive running, but the offensive line is doing a great job of letting the play develop by keeping the defense out.
A lot of misdirection. 2 backs go one way. Sawyer Reed goes the other, and you got 6 points on the board, trying to make it 8. I love the coaches. The coaches, they can feel it. They know. The coach from the red team, they're getting the instructions in.
Snap.
There it is.
Keeps it. Get outside. Touch. That's the extra point is good.
Points good. Yeah. So now you got a 14-0 lead. It's not insurmountable if you're white, but now every possession counts. You got to be efficient. And now you got to find something offensively.
It certainly changes the offensive plan for the white team.
Sure. Yeah. You're now thinking in terms of 4 downs instead of 3.
Right.
Your margin for error is gone. Now you've got to look in their eyes and say, guys, we need 6 on this one. If we're going to get back in it. You're not out of the ballgame by any stretch of the imagination.
Not at all. No.
And we know, and we say this all the time. As soon as the sun goes down and you get Kiwanis after dark,
it's a
weird things start happening. Ball starts bouncing funny. The lights come on. And a lot of these kids have never played under the lights.
Yep.
And you put it here in the stadium. It's loud. You've got a lot of noise on the sidelines. Man, weird things start happening.
Kiwanis after dark.
We had that one game that ended on the 99-yard fumble return.
Right.
It was like
at
3
the
or 4
end,
years
there's
ago.
a walk-off touchdown.
Yeah, walk-off touchdown, 99-yard. But that's the kind of stuff that happens.
Anything is possible. Absolutely.
So now if you're red, keep everything in front of you. Nickel and dime. They want to nickel and dime you to death. That's fine. Don't give up the home run. No quick touchdowns. If you're white, you want the quick touchdown, obviously.
I mean, it's hard to say this, but at 15 minutes left in the game, that's not a lot of time to score at first and second grade. Now, it's doable without a doubt.
You've probably got 2 possessions, and you're going to have to score on both of them. Yeah, you can see the coaches here talking to their safeties. Keep everything in front of you. Keep everything in front of you. Tackle. There you go.
Up. Hands off. There's a good hole there.
It's Abel Horn again.
7-yard carry, second down and 3. Let's give it 8.
You're going to need more of that. There's Lincoln Adams down at the bottom of the pile there. I can only imagine what that first night was like. I know how I was when you got your helmet.
Right.
I slept in mine.
I know.
Yeah. Ours a little different than what they're wearing today.
They were leather back then, weren't
well,
they?
Yeah, leather.
But they were waterproof.
Oh, absolutely.
So your hair, the luscious hair that you had, didn't get wet.
Well, I wasn't going to do any permanent damage, so. Just leave it in your helmet.
I just spit coke.
I know a kid that actually took his to school.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get in trouble?
I didn't. My mom wouldn't let me take mine to school, but I know a guy that did. Steve Watts. It's crazy. He worked for Orange County Choppers for a while. This is Hudson Davis, straight in the middle.
Get smacked in the face. I think
Go
red
with the
gate.
football.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Yeah, good cover there.
I think the white might have got that back. First down.
Heads up play there by Knowledge Johnson made the recovery. That's a heads up play.
It's a very interesting play. Fumble it forward, get the first down.
The old holy roller. Ken Stabler, Dave Casper. You were there.
I was in that game.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you talk about it. I mean, 2 minutes have gone off the clock. You got the first down here. I mean, you're going to have to go. Use your timeouts wisely. And you got to punch it in the end zone. Step number one.
Well, the white offense of team is doing a great job. The defense on the red team is really filling gaps and closing up holes. So it looks lopsided, but this is really a battle. Quarterback keeps looking for the edge. Great coming up. Does a good job of containment. Shuts it down. They're going to lose two.
There's that guy again, Cade Pauls. This is a guy that's going to play probably on Friday nights. Yep. Probably at the corner spot. He'll come up and hit you. That's a great play there, and it was good good patience, I should say, by Abel Horn. Kind of lets blockers get out in front of him, but Cade Pauls shoots in, makes that tackle, and you put him back behind the sticks. And we talk about that, especially at this age group, because you're probably not going to throw the ball as much. First down is so important. You got to get 3 to 4 on first down to give yourself a chance to move the sticks.
Yeah, it's always effective when the blockers are in front of the ball carrier.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, as an old quarterback myself, yes, I like to have my blockers in between me and the defense.
Instead of watch me do this, boys, I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Just had Derek Moore come in here, the defensive line coach here at Springdale. His son's going to be playing in the game right after this. Good run.
Spin. Look at that. It's a double spin. You don't see that very often. Going to pick up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Let's call it 7.
There's a Helms on the carry. Barrett Helms, middle of that red defense, man. They're hard to move out of there. Coaches talk about this all the time. Like, if you're strong up the middle, especially in that little triangle, the center of the 2 guards. Yeah, the center of the 2 guards. If you're strong defensively in that area, you're going to win a lot of football games. That's a tough area to win. But if you can do it, give yourself a shot. If you're white here, you got to be looking at this as 2-down territory. No question.
Without a doubt. Especially with 11 minutes to go. Well, the thing is, if you watch the red defense, here's what I'm noticing. They've been very well coached. They're staying where they're supposed to. They're staying at home. They're containing. They're turning it back into the rest of the flow of the defense. They're doing a good job. Keating Pinnett, look at that. Right there is a perfect example of that.
There's that man again, Lincoln Adams. He made the play on the 3rd down last time, and now he's that's a huge play to push it back to 4th down and 10. And now if you're the white team, you got to figure out what you're going to do with him.
Right,
you got to block him.
Dig deep into the playbook.
It looks like they're going to go. 10:20 to go here. This is where if you don't connect on this one, you're really kind of in a tough spot here. But if you're red and everything in front of you, come up, rally, make the tackle, and you should be okay. I do like the business approach that the red defense is taking. It's very matter of fact.
Right.
They've just gone out there and they've done their
job.
Yep,
that's right.
Love that.
Well, when you and I coached 1st and 2nd graders, it was trying to get them to stand in a single file line.
Yes.
These guys are pursuing to the football. They're taking pursuit angles. They're containing.
Much
trailing.
Different.
Yeah.
Level of coaching anyway.
No, without a doubt. Look at there. That's a great
tackle.
example of what we're talking about. That's just good defensive coaching. Great job by the kids.
That was a Shepard Shoeconnect on the tackle, and you wind up with almost a 10-yard loss. Red's going to get the football here. Clock running with 9:15 to go. Now they can take their time. You're in a good position here. You're up 2 touchdowns. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good about where you are. hey, if you're the white defense here, I mean, it's first guy up, wrap up, second guy go after the ball, try and knock it loose.
.8:48 to go in the first game.
Jeff Williams, new associate AD.
Right.
He's made his way here.
I see Keith Fimple's here.
Oh,
the executive director of athletics.
Yeah, I was curious. I asked him about the executive director title.
Yeah.
I wondered. I've never heard of an executive, but yeah, he gets the title. He gets the whole
boss.
thing. Yeah, he is.
Great guy, does a great job.
Yes, he does. You gotta stop listening to my show though. I always get freaked out when those texts come in.
Yeah, he's
it's like
correcting your stats and data.
You're better than this. you need to do something else.
Move on to the next topic.
You got better stuff to be doing.
Not a bad strategy here by Red. Right?
No, not at all.
Taking we're down to 740.
Much time as you can.
Absolutely.
You know, and we got a break with the weather. I mean, it's been in the upper 90s.
I know.
And
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten a real break with the weather. It's in the 80s here. It's nice.
There's the snap. Quick handoff right up the middle.
Paul's.
And there's a spin.
Look at this.
One man. He's going to go for a touchdown.
Cade Paul's touchdown.
Paul's did a great job. A double spin technique. Keeps his head down, his feet moving.
Offense, defense, he can do a little bit of everything, can he?
Yeah. I believe he's getting some ice cream tonight.
I believe so. It's one of the good things about getting to play early in this
no
first and second.
excuses.
Well, and you're done early. You get to rest up. You've got tomorrow off, and then you come back on Saturday.
Well, because of my petite stature, I was thinking you're done early. You can go get ice cream before it's bedtime.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, but you've got tomorrow off, and then you got all night to rest up. That's a good run there by Cade Pauls. I mean, spin move, hit the X button, the O button, and then he hit the turbo button, and he was gone.
He was. Looked a little bit Bo Jackson-ish.
A little bit.
Everybody at home. A lot of people at home Googling Bo Jackson at the moment.
Oh, I think most of the people at home know exactly who Bo Jackson is. They don't know who we are, but they know who Bo Jackson is.
Well, literally, they're looking at each other right now, just nodding yes. That's true. Who are these knuckleheads?
Look at this.
Outside, does he get it? Stutter steps. Can he get the corner?
He did.
He did.
Wow.
That
Brooks
was
Peckham
all effort.
On the you bounce it out the outside, and I mean that's a heck of a run all the way to the outside.
White team doing a great job of closing the gap to the sideline, but
hang on, we got a penalty. They just waved off the 2-point play.
Oh.
Okay.
Little
so
moral
a
victory for White.
a break for the White.
Taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this quick commercial break.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the 72nd Annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. This is the first game, first and second graders, red versus the white. It's been a great game. Scores 20-0, but I promise it has been a battle. I'm Donald Tucker. That is Zach Arns over there.
I think.
Not sure what's going on.
Well, I think we may be heading for a weather delay.
Oh.
I did see lightning up over the hills on the far side over here. And it has clouded up quite a bit here as teams are moving towards the sidelines. Yep,
That's exactly
they
right.
just called it, yeah.
So they're going to be a weather delay. Lightning in the area, so they will clear the field.
And they're telling everybody to get out of the stands, and we'll put a pin in this and come back here very shortly.
I believe they're going to call this game, it looks like. 4 minutes to go, and then they're going to give it to the red team 20-0. Let them shake hands as they do, and that will conclude the first game as we enter the weather delay. Red 20, white 0. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. We got much more football coming at you right here at the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training. My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feet program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.